Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So continuing on here, we got a Mike Crapo. I'm pretty sure that's how you mispronounce it. I'm sorry, I mean no offense. As well as being a senator, he's also a lawyer, and he was a former U.S. House Idaho in the U.S. House Idaho Senate in the Idaho Senate. I don't know why. I think I might have messed up those words, but anyway, he resides in Idaho Falls, and he is a Republican. Next, we got is Jim Risch. I think I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. Who, as well as being a senator, is also a professor, a rancher, a nonprofit organization executive, a lawyer, a foreign government of former former governor of Idaho. Sorry, lieutenant governor of Idaho, Idaho Senate, president pro tempore, and he resides in Boise, and he is a Republican. So anytime I went former, like everything past this former is former things that he's done. So I just want to share that with you guys. So next we got is Dick Durbin. As well as being a senator, is a lawyer, a professor, a former U.S. House. He resides in Springfield, and he is a Democrat. Next is Tammy Duckworth. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I think that's how you say it. Who is, as well as being a senator, is also an Army National Guard officer and Center for Nursing Research at Northern Illinois University coordinator, and he's a U.S. Assistant Secretary of Veteran Affairs and Director of Veterans Affairs, and he's a former U.S. House, and then he resides in Hoffman Estates, and he's a Democrat. All right, next we got is Todd Young. As well as being a senator, he's a Marine Corps officer, professor, management consultant, lawyer, former U.S. House, and resides in Bargersville. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, and he is a Republican. All right, so what we got over here? So we got a Mike Braun. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Yeah, Mike Braun, I think is how you say that. Who, as well as being a senator, is a businessman, a former Indiana House of Representatives. Sorry, he resides in House of Representatives for Jasper, Indiana, and then he's also part of the Indiana School Board, and he resides in Jasper, and he's Republican. So yeah, sometimes I mix things around a little bit. Sorry. Next here we got is Chuck Grassley, who is a farmer, which is kind of cool. Also a college professor, and he's a former U.S. House member and Iowa House of Representatives, and resides in Hartford, and he is a Republican. Next here we got is Joni Ernst, who is a farmer, and an Army National, which is cool too. Not very people as farmers, I like that, but they could be farming corn and bad stuff, but just the idea of being a farmer to me is cool. So anyway, Army National Council officer and a former Iowa Senate resident, Red Oak, and he's a Republican. So, all right, moving on here. We got a Roger Marshall, who, as well as being a senator, is also a doctor, a U.S. Army Reserve officer, a former U.S. House member, and he resides in Great Bend, and he is a Republican. All right, next here we got a Jerry Moraine. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Who, as well as being a senator, is also a banker, a lawyer, a U.S. House member, a Kansas Senate, and resides in Manhattan, and he is a Republican. Next here we got is Mitch McConnell, who is, as well as being a senator, a U.S. Senate staff member, United States Attorney Assistant, Attorney General for the U.S. Department of Justice, Officer of Legislative Affairs, former judge / executive of Jefferson County, and he resides in Kentucky. Former judge / executive of Jefferson County, Kentucky, and he resides in Louisville, and he's a Republican. So, all right, I'll make the next one for the next one. All right, love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.